Let's make cookies that are out of this world, but first, I'll show you how to make the royal icing. What we'll need to make my royal icing are egg whites, lemon juice, and icing sugar. First, we will take the egg whites and put them and the lemon juice. I'm going to let this run for just a second to break up the egg fibers before adding my icing sugar. You can also use a hand mixer for this. Once you see a little bit of foam, you can start adding your icing sugar. I usually add about half at a time, and the full recipe is in the description below for this. And then I'm gonna turn this back on, but you don't wanna turn it on too quickly because otherwise you'll just get a face full of icing sugar. So start slow. You can turn it up from there. Once you've added all of your icing sugar, you want to make sure that you scrape the bowl down so there aren't any lumps and everything's incorporated. And then just stick it back on for a second. So this is one of the two consistencies for royal icing that you'll be working with the most. This is used for when you want it to keep its shape, if you're doing a lot of piping, or perhaps you're gluing a gingerbread house together, or a gingerbread adat, for example. You also use this for the outlines of your cookie decorating. And then I'm going to put some of this aside, and then I'll show you how to make the filling. And just to make sure this doesn't dry out, because royal icing dries out really quickly, I'm going to put a damp paper towel over top and just set this aside. So to make the filling, I'm going to put this back onto the mixer, or again, you can use your hand mixer, and just very, very slowly, I'm going to add a couple of drops of water at a time, and I'll show you what consistency you're looking for. So start off with just a few drops. And I'll add just a few more. And what you're looking for with your filling is when you lift up, the tip that used to stand straight up is actually falling right back in. And if you count to 10 and it's almost gone, that's what you're looking for consistency wise. Because then when you're filling your cookies, the colors will be nice and smooth and you'll have a really beautiful finish. And that's how easy it is to make royal icing. And you can really use this for so many different applications. But today we're going to make some cookies that are out of this world. And to start, I'm going to take the piping royal icing, the thicker one, and color it black. And I'll use that for the outside on the cookies to make sure that the filling stays all in the same place. And I'm going to do a dark blue, a lighter blue, and a pink, and I'll section the filling off into those three colors. So I've got my 4 different colors. I've got a pink fill, a dark blue fill, a light blue fill, and a black fill. And I've also got the black piping, which is nice and thick. And I've got the cookies that I've made that we're going to decorate as Galaxy. I've put all of the different colors and thicknesses into piping bags. If you don't have piping bags, you can also use a Ziploc bag and just snip the corner off. First, I'm gonna go around the edge of my cookies with my thicker royal icing so the flood doesn't fall out. I'm gonna start with my black filling, and I'm gonna choose a couple of different patterns. Maybe one that has 2 galaxies on it. And here, you can either use a toothpick or anything that's pointy, and you can actually just go around and twirl. Do only one color at a time, and then you'll have to wipe it off and clean it and start again. And then you just want to go in and marble it a little bit. You could use these Galaxy cookies for a Galaxy themed sweet table for a beautiful wedding, or how about a Star Wars movie marathon, or something to do with Guardians of the Galaxy, or a 42nd birthday for Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Tell me what you would use these for in the comments below. Live long and eat cookies.